Marry me, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the 2017 Moon in Pisces general reading for everyone. So, before I get started, I just want to say briefly, I hope everyone can hear me. I hope the lighting is okay. I've been in the process of rearranging my living space, and I've gotten it pretty great, except I lost my spot that I used to make videos on, so something's gonna have to be figured out. This is a temporary situation that I'm dealing with right now with video making, being here on the floor. A nice cloth laid out though, and I'm confident we can still do a good reading. So just gonna shuffle the decks a little bit and get started. If any of you are interested in personal readings, you can contact me through the link down below. If you would like to check out my Etsy store and see what I'm selling there, there's a link for that down below in the description also. And I am using 4 different decks for this reading. Pisces is an inclusive sign, and I just felt drawn to all of these decks this time, so these videos may be a little bit longer than usual. I want to encourage people, if they feel prompted, to also view at least one of the other videos. So I'm putting out 4 elemental videos, so 4 videos for you depending on the element that your sign falls in. So Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You can view for your ascendant, rising, your moon sign, your sun sign, all of them, one of them, whatever you feel drawn to do, okay? So I'm using 4 decks, like I said. I'm using the Chakra Oracle deck. I'm using the Gaia Oracle deck, the Mermaid deck, because Pisces is the water sign, and that's the new moon's sign this time around. I'm also using a crystal wisdom healing deck, so I'm going to give you a crystal this time around that you may wish to work with, and I'm very excited to do this reading, so let's get started. All right. Alright, it looks like this is a time of healing, and for some people they're going to be facing some confusion around that, and it's not initially going to feel like a healing time. For some people, they might get really sick first. You might have some sort of situation that sucks, but it's actually ultimately for your healing. So it might be like you want to have your financial situation healed, right? Maybe you're stuck in a job where you work too many hours, you don't get paid enough, and it's not sustainable. You want to be doing something different, and you lose that job, and you're like, I'm worse off than I was before. I'm not saying this is going to happen to everyone. In fact, I don't think it is. But I don't think it's going to happen to most people, honestly. But for some of you, it might come that way. It may come through disaster. But there's a shift going on, and it does have to do with your healing, with becoming more authentic, okay? And I feel like most people aren't really going to recognize it initially. There's going to be some confusion about the shifts and the changes that are going on, what's happening. Hang tight. It's also a time that's going to be very romantic for some people. All right, it's connecting with sensuality. So if you're in a relationship, this definitely is often about romance and intimate connections with a lover. However, I do feel like this is going to be playing out for people who are single as well, and it's just going to be a more sensual time, a time where your sense of smell, sense of touch, sense of taste, sound, that kind of thing, it's going to be heightened, A lot of people are going to be more drawn to have some healthy indulgence in some of those areas. So maybe it's going to a concert, listening to some music, making time for things like that, or viewing some art, things that are appealing to you. It is a time very much connected to the heart and the heart chakra. And we have a healing energy around that. It can be a time for some people to make amends and heal wounds and situations related to love relationships, whether they're platonic or not. This is a gateway time, and it is it's the beginning of the end. It's kind of the end of the beginning. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's the accumulation of all of the other signs, right? And it is the new moon, okay, the last new moon before the new moon in Aries. And Aries is the pioneer of the zodiac. It's the beginning of the new zodiac year. So I do think that there's an energy here offering us healing, kind of patching things up, kind of seeing what we've learned throughout the zodiac year and what we want to do about that, what we want to do with it, how we want to move forward with the next year. So I'm going to take a look in the books, a couple of them, and see what comes, what messages come through with that. Malachite for the stone, and it's connected to the subconscious mind. This makes a lot of sense with the new moon being in Pisces. Okay, Malachite. This is going to be a time where dreams, information from your intuition, information from meditations, from other realms, spirit guides, and so forth are going to be more predominant and are going to be a bigger part of the picture for a lot of people. And we want to be careful with that. We want to kind of do some healing, do some cleansing, right, and connect to our higher selves, because when we get caught in low vibrational energies, we're attracting in well, first of all, our subconscious is putting out negativity, and it's coming back to us, right? And we're also attracting entities and spirit guides and things like that from a lower vibrational plane. So it's a really good time to kind of cleanse some stuff out, raise your vibration into have a healthy connection with your spirituality, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Having a healthy spiritual body, right? So let's see what we have here. This has to do with detoxifying your mind, body, and emotions, and recognizing deep psychosomatic causes of dis-ease, that they're a path to well-being. Its frequency is earthy to high. It's the heart chakra. It also deals with the base chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Its timing for Malachite, what I'm reading right now, timing connected to it, according to this book, is Scorpio. Scorpio deals with transformations, with life, death, rebirth. So what's going on here? Transforming your subconscious mind is its soul path message. All right. So this is going to have to do with rinsing away bad programming, right? Malachite brings to light ingrained programming and toxic beliefs, it says. So it can also help to fight pain. It can help with emotional transformation, and it stimulates the survival instinct. It's time to stand firm in your power, to release fear. Fear is going to be an enemy at this time. You want to conquer with love. Yeah, have no fear. During the Pisces new moon, it's a very good time to focus on the opposite, to focus on love. Right? You do want to take steps to protect yourself against unseen forces and people who will manipulate you. Again, but coming from a place of love, that's how you do it. When you are coming from a place of fear, you're actually making yourself more vulnerable to that sort of thing. Alright, so for some people, learning psychic protection is a good intention to set around this new moon. Working with past lives, that can be something as well, an intention, something you may wish to delve into during this time. Okay, so very, very neat. What else do we have in here? There is a certain need to go into depth, but there's also a certain need to accept our confusion. Alright, it makes a lot of sense for confusion to come up during the new moon in Pisces because, again, Pisces is the everything sign and our mind can't grasp and understand everything. So there's an underlying lesson here to kind of just allow and find peace with the fact that you might be confused about something right now, that you don't have to have all of the answers right away, all of the time. It's okay to kind of be in the dark, to not know sometimes what's happening next. Right? It's really the vibrational frequency of either fear or love that are going to make the difference. If you're in a state of fear, you're going to attract things that aren't so pleasant. If you're in a state of love, you're going to have that protection. You're going to be attracting higher vibrational things. It's going to work out. All right. So I want to take a look at this mermaid card. You have divine sensuality inversed or reversed. So let's see what this is about. I do feel like my initial impressions with this card are that it's kind of the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, for having to do with relating to life through our senses, and for some people, intimacy and sensuality and what that means to them. It's evolving. Okay, so it's like suppressed things that we've suppressed, repressed, etc. They may be coming up and wanting to get flushed out and us having a new start. Alright, so let's just see what the card's message is from the booklet. Okay, so it's encouraging us to embrace love. It's encouraging us to embrace love for ourselves and to reconnect with our sensuality towards ourselves. So taking baths, going on walks, taking the time to actually smell flowers, things like this, treating ourselves well. It's really encouraging that. It's also encouraging us to heal sensuality issues between others at this time. So that may be sexual within a relationship. It may be just intimate in relationships. But it's coming up on the table I feel like malachite may help. I feel like it's a really good idea for you to check into one or more of the elemental readings to get additional insight into what spirit is talking about for you more specifically. But definitely about reconnecting to your true nature during this new moon. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know what you think, and I guess I'll get off the video because it's running kind of long now and I made you wait. So I hope everyone has a lovely SBAT, and until next time, Merry Part and Merry Meet Again.